I'm Andy Holmes, and this is High Stakes. Welcome to High Stakes, TV's only inter-college test of knowledge. The show where two teams stake how successful their team members will be in a battle of intellect. Let's meet our teams. Who have we got from Worthing College?
Hello, I'm George, team captain.
I'm Anis.
I'm Andrew. I'm Stephen.
Nice to meet you all. We'll see how we get on. Best of luck in the game. Meanwhile, over here, we've got the guys from Highbury College. Hello.
Hello, I'm Molly, the team captain.
I'm Beth.
I'm Callum.
And I'm Laura.
Well, best of luck to you as well. We'll talk a little bit more with both of you later on. To begin with, though, because it's the first show, I'm feeling particularly generous. So I'm going to give both colleges 50 points to start with. So let's see those 50 points on the scoreboards. Brilliant stuff. Now, in each round, I'm going to give you a category. You must then choose the most suitable member of your team to enter the challenge zone. You will then stake your points on your teammate, depending on how well you think they will do. If your teammate wins, your stake is then added to your points. If they lose the round, though, your stake is deducted. So stake wisely. Time for round one. And our first category is going to be sport. So you must now decide which of your team is likely to answer the most questions on sport. Remember, no player can enter the challenge zone more than once in the head-to-head rounds. So you've got 10 seconds to decide, and your 10 seconds starts now. Time's up. Worthing College then, who is going to be your first player on sport?
We're going to go with Stephen.
Steve, okay. And what about Highbury College?
We're going to go with Beth.
Beth's going to step forward into the sports round. Okay, can I ask Beth and Stephen to leave their teams now, please? Now it's time to stake your points on your chosen teammate. But first of all, I can reveal that they will be answering questions on the London 2012 Olympics. In each round, you're limited to staking a maximum of 20 points. Remember, high stakes means high rewards. So you've got 10 seconds on the clock to decide, starting now. And your time's up, so we'll find out your stakes at the end of the round. Now it's time for your teammates to enter the challenge zone. So Bethany, you're a Fulham fan.
I am.
How's that working out for you this season?
It's not going great at the moment, but hopefully we'll get better.
Well, good luck. Let's hope you do better in the quiz today than
Yeah.
Fulham have done so far. Stephen, you've got a dog named after a cricketer, is this right?
Yeah, it is. We had 11 puppies and they were all named after cricketers. We kept one of them.
Okay, and the dog, puppy's name is?
Curtly.
Curtly, after James Curtly.
After James Curtly.
Okay, well, he had a limited international cricket career. Let's see if your time on our quiz lasts for longer today. So 90 seconds on the clock on the London 2012 Olympics. That time is now on the clock. Remember, buzz through when you think you know the answer, and the faster you give me the answer, the better. So your time starts now. Which British athlete won a gold medal in the men's long jump?
Greg Rutherford.
Is the right answer. How many gold medals did Usain Bolt win?
3.
It's the right answer. Which member of the British royal family won a silver medal?
Zara Phillips.
Correct. The Brownlee brothers competed for Great Britain in which event?
Triathlon.
It's the right answer, well done. Which city will host the next Olympics?
Moscow.
It's Rio de Janeiro. Which clothing brand was the official apparel sponsor?
Adidas.
It's the right answer, well done. Which Olympic athlete won both the Tour de France and an Olympic gold medal?
Bradley Wiggins.
Correct. Which South African Paralympic athlete qualified for the 400
Pistorius.
metres at London 2012? Your answer?
Oscar Pistorius.
It's the right answer. Which country won the most medals at London 2012?
America.
It's the right answer, well done. How many medals did the Great British Rowing Team win?
3.
4. 9. Which American swimmer won the most medals
Michael
overall?
Phelps.
It's the right answer at the London 2012 Olympics. Which Central American nation won gold in the men's football?
Uruguay.
Mexico. How many rings are in the Olympic logo?
5.
Correct. Who directed the opening ceremony? The answer's Danny Boyle. Where did Great Britain rank in the medal table?
Third.
It's the right answer, well done. Who was the Mayor of London during the Olympics?
Boris Johnson.
It's the right answer again, well done. Which band sang the official London 2012 song entitled Survival? The answer we were looking for was Muse. How many medals? And we're out of time there. Time is indeed up. Thank you for playing. Please return to your teams. Well, first round is done. And I talked to the guys from Worthing College first of all. Stephen, how do you think you did?
It was all right.
It was better than all right. You got yourself 8 points. Well done.
Cheers, thanks.
Beth, shrugging your shoulders at me there. Not so confident?
I think I could have done a bit better, but I wasn't as quick on the buzzer, so.
Well, your team will learn for next time, I'm sure. But you did okay. It was sort of mid-table mediocrity, a la Fulham, you could say. 4 points to start off with. Mind you, here comes the important bit. How much faith did your team have in you? So, we start off with the team that lost that round first of all. Highbury College, how much did you stake on Beth?
We staked 10 on Beth.
You staked 10 points, okay. Meanwhile, over at Worthing, did you back the right horse? You put 10 points forward. Okay, so at the end of the round, looking at the scores, well, in last place, but it's still close at this point with 40 points. It's Highbury College, and winning so far with 60 points, Worthing College. And with that, let's hop, skip and jump into round 2. And the category for round 2 is going to be music. So who is going to hit the high notes? You have 10 seconds to decide, and the 10 seconds starts now. Time's up. Worthing College.
We're going to go with me, George.
You're going to go with George. Okay, George. Highbury College.
We're going to go with Laura.
Laura. Okay, brilliant stuff. George and Laura, please leave your teams. Now it's time to decide on your stakes, but before you do, I can tell you that all the questions are going to be on 14th century Bavarian folk music. We're just kidding about that one. It's going to be contemporary pop music, which is probably a little bit more in our wheelhouses. But don't forget, the most you can stake is still 20 points. Remember, high stakes mean high rewards. So you have 10 seconds on the clock to decide, and the 10 seconds starts now. Time's up. We'll find out your stakes later. Now though, it's time for your teammates to enter the challenge zone. Laura, the highlight of your day so far, eating a burger.
Yes.
Busy
Cheese
day,
and
eh?
bacon.
Busy day. Well, let's hope today provides plenty of nourishment when it comes to the quiz. George, was it your J? George?
Just call me George. You know.
Just call me George.
It's a long story, I won't get into it now.
I don't know, we've got plenty of time.
Well, it all started
No, we haven't. We've got to move on. So, recent pop music. Do you think you're going to do all right, guys?
Hopefully.
Yeah, I know it all.
Well, we will find out about that one very, very soon. You have 90 seconds on the clock, and your 90 seconds starts now. Who released Gangnam Style in 2012?
Sorry.
It's the right answer. What One Direction album featured the single What Makes You Beautiful?
Avocado next.
Up All Night. Jessie J shaved her head for which TV charity programme?
Comic Relief.
It's the right answer. Nicki Minaj released a song where she stated she was to pound the what?
Anaconda. Oh, alarm.
It is Alarm. What was Miley Cyrus's alter ego's name?
Hannah Montana.
Is the right answer. Beyonce released a song stating which gender runs the world?
Girls.
Well done. Which Sia music video did Shia LaBeouf and Maddie Ziegler star in?
Elastic Heart.
It's the right answer. Well done. Who headlined the Friday night of Glastonbury in 2014?
Avocado next.
Arcade Fire. Who won the 2013 series of X Factor?
Sam Bailey.
Right answer. Well done. In 2013, McFly and Busted merged together to create the supergroup.
Busted.
It's the right answer. In 2014, Taylor Swift released an album entitled 1989. And what was the first single off that album?
Shake It Off.
It's the right answer. Well played. Ed Sheeran released a music video with a puppet version of himself. What was the song
Mega
called?
House.
The answer was Sing. Calvin Harris released an album in the autumn of 2014 called what? Motion. Who sings the Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 1's official theme tune? Lorde. Beyonce is married to which other famous musician?
Jay-Z.
It's the right answer, and we're out of time. So thank you very much for playing. Please return to your teams. Now, George, I've got to ask about the avocado thing. What was going on there?
The avocado possesses great power, and when you struggle, you need to have faith in it, you know.
Okay, well, your faith in avocados was justified as you scored 6 points. Laura, maybe you should have invested some time in a vegetable of your choice.
Oh, he was too quick on the buzzer.
He was quick on the buzzer, wasn't he? But you've got to be quick on the buzzer to win on this round. But you still got yourself 3 points.
Oh, that's tragic.
Which is not, it's not tragic. We've had worse than that, and I'm sure we'll have worse again. So, how much faith did your team have? Was it faith of an avocado standard or not? We'll find out. Losing team, Highbury College, what did you stake this time?
We staked 15 on Laura.
15 points. Meanwhile, Worthing College, what did you stake?
5.
It's justified.
Let's say that out loud, Anis, come on.
5.
5.
No, it's justified.
Brilliant.
Sorry, George. Sorry.
Okay,
No, don't worry about it.
Let's tot up those scores and see how we are doing at the end of that round. Well, Highbury College, you need to improve, I'm afraid. Must do better. 25 points so far. Out in front, impressive stuff. It's Worthing College, 65 points. And with that, let's head into round 3. And the category is Arts and Literature, so you know the drill by now. Pick one of your 2 remaining players. You have 10 seconds to decide, and that 10 seconds starts now. Time's up. Worthing College, who's your arts and literature expert?
We're going to go with Anis.
Anis. Confident nod of the head there. We will see. How about you guys?
We're going to go with me.
So, Anis, Molly, please leave your teams. So now it's time to stake, and all the questions are going to be this round on musicals. Yes, I think it's fair to say I should probably have stuck to presenting and not singing, but your time starts now. Pretty sure the teams wouldn't stake any of their points on me in a singing contest, but we'll move on. And players, please make your way to the challenge zone. Hello, Molly.
Hello.
Anis.
Hello.
Has either of you ever sang before?
No.
Yes? What have you sang, Molly?
Oh, just a couple of songs when I was little, you know, used to do little plays and stuff.
Such as? Anything in particular?
Just used to sing a bit of like High School Musical, that sort of stuff. Yeah,
We're all in this together, that sort of
yeah,
stuff?
that sort of
Okay.
stuff.
Well, we are all in this together, of course, today, as far
We
as your
are.
team goes. Let's see if you can get some points on the board. Anis, no
Hopefully.
singing in your background?
Do you know what? I hate musicals.
That is the wonder of high stakes, the fact that you can be thrown into these situations. Well, we've seen so far that knowledge doesn't necessarily get points. So, best of luck, ladies. 90 seconds on the clock. Starts now. You've got to pick a pocket or two. Was a famous song from which British film?
Oliver Twist.
It's Oliver in 1968. Yes, the Bare Necessities even was nominated for an Oscar in 1967. Which film was this taken from?
Jungle Book.
It's the right answer. According to Mary Poppins, what helps the medicine go down?
A spoonful of sugar.
It's the right answer again. Which Shakespearean play inspired West Side Story?
Hamlet.
Romeo and Juliet. Renee Zellweger played Roxy Hart in which 2002 film adaptation? I'm looking for Chicago on that one. What is the name of the Monty Python musical that appears in the West End?
The Life of Brian.
Spamalot's the answer I'm looking for. Which film do you associate the song Ding Dong, the Witch is Dead?
The Wizard of Oz.
It's the right answer, well played. Which Britain's Got Talent judge stars as Princess Fiona in the Shrek musical?
Is it Amanda Holden?
It is Amanda Holden. Who wrote the musical Cats? Andrew Lloyd Webber is the answer we're looking for on that one. Who played the male protagonist in the film adaptation of Grease? John Travolta is the correct answer for that one. Which is the longest running musical in the world as of 2014?
Wicked.
It's Les Miserables. What West End musical is based on a prequel of Wizard of Oz?
Wicked.
Is the right answer, well done. Who wrote the lyrics for Jesus Christ Superstar? I'm looking for Tim Rice. Let's squeeze a couple of more questions in maybe. What is the name of the musical based on the works of Queen? We Will Rock You. What phrase is used in theatre to describe lines improvised by an actor? The answer would have been ad-libs, but you ran out of time, I'm afraid. Thank you very much for playing. Please rejoin your teams. Anis, you don't know your musicals?
I really don't.
You knew enough. You got 4 points. Well done.
Oh.
You shrug. But then I get a Molly, who, you know, I've done a bit of drama, been in a few plays. Didn't really help today though, did it, Molly?
No.
2 points.
Oh.
Not a lot you can say to that, really, is
It's
there?
better than none.
2 points are better than none, that's absolutely right. But how confident were your teammates in how you did in that round? Well, Worthing College, how much did you stake?
We staked 5.
Just 5, so not very confident there. Okay, Highbury College.
We take 5.
5 again. Right. Let's have a look at how that affects the scores as we come to the end of round number 3. Well, the gap widens, I'm afraid. Highbury College is slipping into that relegation zone with 20 points. Meanwhile, forging their way into maybe Champions League places at the moment with 70 points. Our leaders after 3 rounds, it's Worthing College. So let's head into round number 4. As it's the final head-to-head round, of course, we are going to have Andrew and Callum, whether you like it or not, taking your turns this time. We're talking about science and technology. Now, you can't choose your teammates, but you can choose your stakes. So Andrew and Callum, please leave the team area. Now it's time to stake. All the questions are going to be this round on computer games. So you have 10 seconds to decide what your stake's going to be, and the 10 seconds starts now. And your time's up, so players, please can you make your way to the challenge zone. Callum, Andrew, how are we doing today?
I'm doing well, yeah.
Feeling confident so far?
Yeah.
Do you reckon computer games could be your rounds?
Yeah, I think it could be.
What sort of games do you play, Andrew?
A bit of Battlefield, really. Battlefield 4 is the latest one.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
good. And what about you, Callum?
Anything really? Why not?
Why not indeed? Okay, right, let's see how you get on then. We're going to put, as ever, 90 seconds on the clock. Callum, of course, your team's got a lot of catching up to do, but that could all change in this round. Best of luck, lads. 90 seconds is on the clock, so let's start now. What was the first game for home computers?
Pong,
It's the right answer, well done. When was the PlayStation first released?
2001.
1994. What is Super Mario's occupation?
Plumber.
It's the right answer. Who manufactures the Xbox range of consoles?
Microsoft.
Well done. What kind of animal is Sonic?
Hedgehog,
Yep, that's correct. Pictures in computer games are made of small dots. What are those dots called?
Pixels.
It's the right answer, Andrew. Well done. Which console's controller has X, circle, square and triangle buttons?
PlayStation.
Correct. In the game Mortal Kombat, what phrase is heard when Scorpion uses his spear?
fatality.
Get over here is the answer I'm looking for. What is the name of the princess whom Mario repeatedly stops Bowser from kidnapping?
Peach.
It's Princess Peach. Yep, that's correct. In video games, what is the name of Sonic the Hedgehog's sidekick?
Tails.
Correct. What is the name of the gang member that video game Grand Theft Auto San Andreas revolves around? Carl C.J. Johnson is our answer. In the game of Tetris, how many square blocks make up one piece?
4.
Correct. What is the name of the fictional English archaeologist in the game Tomb Raider?
Lara Croft.
Correct. In the game Doom, which planet is the Space Marine posted to after assaulting his commanding officer? I'm looking for Mars there. What platform was Minecraft originally released on?
PC.
Correct. Who played Super Mario, or Mario rather, in the 1993 film Super Mario Brothers? The answer is Bob Hoskins. Which PlayStation 2 game released in 2003 was banned by several countries and implicated by the media in a murder due to its graphic violence?
Grand Theft Auto.
Manhunt is the answer. FIFA revolves around which sport?
Football.
Which mobile game involves flinging birds at pigs in defensive structures?
Angry Birds.
Correct. Which 1986 Nintendo game is set in the fantasy land of Hyrule and centres on a boy named Link?
Zelda.
It was Zelda, but unfortunately we got to the end of that, so we can't take that point as an answer. But well done to you both. Please take your places with your teams. Andrew, it goes without saying you've got a great name. I approve,
Yeah.
but that doesn't get you any more points.
Oh.
You didn't do badly, but you didn't win the round. You scored 6 points. Meanwhile, Callum, well, you did very, very well. Maybe it's the look of the beard, I don't know. But you got yourself 7 points. But let's reveal the stakes at this point and see just how confident you were in your teams. So, Worthing College,
Stakes. 10 points.
10 points.
Good
And
stuff.
Highbury College?
20.
20 points, so you went the full hog on that one. So, at the end of round 4, if we just check on our scores, we will see that things have got a little bit tighter. Worthing College still in front with 60 points, but chasing them hard now with 40 points, it's Highbury College. Now it's time to play the 5th and final round. The category of the final round is general knowledge. The points you have earned so far have been converted into seconds for this final round, but there's a twist. Throughout the show we have kept a close eye on all of you and have given you individual values. You can choose to trade up to 3 of your players in exchange for more seconds, but of course they won't be able to take part in the round. So let's reveal those values. Worthing, you have 60 points, which means you have 60 seconds so far in the challenge zone. Steve, you have 20. Andrew, you have 5. Anis, you have 10. And George, 15. Meanwhile, Highbury, you have 40 points, which means you currently have 40 seconds in the challenge zone. Laura, you have 10. Callum, 20. Beth, 15. And Molly has 5. So you've now got 10 seconds to decide if you'd like to sell any members of your team. So use those seconds wisely. Your 10 seconds starts now. Okay, let's see who will be in the final round. Worthing, are you selling anyone?
No, we're sticking to our guns.
Sticking to your
forever.
guns, which means you've got 4 players to answer for 60 seconds in a second. Now, Highbury, a little bit of catching up to do. You're on 40 points at the moment. Are you going to gather some more seconds? Are you going to sell anyone?
You're going to sell me and Molly.
So the captain is going and so is Bethany. Okay then, guys, thank you very much for playing today. We will continue, of course, now with Callum and Laura. And it means, of course, that your score, or rather the number of points you have, goes up to 60 seconds. So, the time has come. So Worthing College, can you please leave your team area, ready to enter the challenge zone? Hello team, how are we doing?
Pretty
Doing
good.
well.
Yeah.
Why not take a brief breath, just get your composure, right? Because this is the big moment now. You've gone very, very well to get this far, but now this is the time where it matters. You've got 60 seconds on the clock, Worthing College, and we're talking general knowledge. Happy with that? You've got no choice really, it's general knowledge or general knowledge. Okay then, remember it's the one that buzzes that has to answer the question. Again, I'm going to be as quick as I can. We're getting through as many questions to help you get to some questions that you'll know the answers to. 60 seconds is on the clock, so let's start now. In which country would you find the Empire State Building?
America.
Correct. What is 0.75 as a fraction?
3/4.
Correct. What colour would you get if you mixed yellow and blue together?
Green.
Correct. How many hours are there in 2 days?
48.
Correct. What would you say, or how would you say hello in French?
Salut.
It's bonjour. Which continent is Nigeria in?
Africa.
Correct. How many dwarfs does Snow White live with?
7.
Correct. Who was the Prime Minister from 1940 until 1945?
Winston Churchill.
Correct. Who stole Christmas in the Dr. Seuss books?
Grinch.
Correct. What tree do acorns come from?
Oaks.
It's the right answer. Front crawl, the butterfly and backstroke are all part of which sport?
Swimming strokes.
Correct. What is the name of the Australian throwing stick that comes back to you?
Boomerang.
Correct. What colour belt do you start with in martial arts?
White.
It's the right answer. And what does the scientific symbol H2O stand for?
Water.
Water.
It would have been water. We ran out of time, unfortunately, but thank you
Andrew.
for playing. Please return to your table, please. Highbury College, you're up. Please leave your team area ready to make your way into the challenge zone. Highbury College, well,
Yeah.
how you doing?
Good.
I think it's going to be a quiet journey home, to be honest.
Well, there's the confidence. You see, you've struggled throughout. You've been trailing in the wake of Worthing throughout the game, but you've got a chance really now to drag it back. And we've seen before today that maybe 2 heads aren't always better than 1, so maybe that'll be the case this time. It's 2 heads better than 4, we hope, for you guys. You've got the same amount of time. You've got 60 seconds, so conceivably you do have a chance here. So 60 seconds are on the clock, Callum and Laura.
Okay.
Best of luck. Here we go. How many strings does a violin have?
4.
Correct. What animal is Basil Brush?
Fox.
Correct. What are the remains of dead ancient Egyptian rulers called?
Mummies.
Correct. Which is the only vowel on a standard keyboard that is not on the top line of letters?
A.
Correct. How many stars are in the European Union flag? I'm
8.
looking for the answer. 12. In Scrabble, how many letters have the value of 2?
6.
It's 2. What is the name of the poker hand containing 3 of a kind and a pair?
Full house.
Correct. Which country in the world sends the most letters abroad?
China.
It's the UK. What colour is Swansea City's home football shirt?
Red.
It's white. On television, what was Flipper?
Dolphin.
Correct. What is the name of Dennis the Menace's dog?
Nasher.
Correct. What is the name of the elephant-headed god in India?
Pass.
Ganesha. J.R. Tolkien wrote The Lord of the Rings. What does
Hobbit.
J.R.R. stand for?
Pass.
John Robert Rule is the answer. Your 60 seconds is up. Thank you for playing. Please go and sit down. Teams, you staked high and you quizzed well, but there can only be one winner. Highbury College. You nearly pegged it back. So near, yet so far away. You finished with 7 points. Meanwhile, though, our winning team today, oh, it's almost exciting, isn't it? With 12 points, it's Worthing College. So Highbury College, I'm afraid your time with us has come to an end, but congratulations to Worthing College. You're through to the semi-finals. Thank you both teams for your hard work. Good luck with your studies. This has been High Stakes. I'm Andy Holmes, and we'll see you next time.